It's so late. Still made it though. Still made it. Make sure. Almost set. That's not what I wanted to bring up, but it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not fine. Nothing about this is fine. But it's what we got. Post the same message. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Stream's coming through. All right. Perfect. Started in just a minute. I'm almost on time. Almost. Okay. There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's crack the first one. It's one of those days. Post the link here too. Okay. Hey, sorry. I think you are. Usually Alex first. He's so fast that I'm like, I didn't even know the stream was live, and he's talking. Hey, Hein. Bloody day. Yeah, I didn't actually mean to put the screen up, but seems appropriate, all things considered. Just throw that out there. But yeah, rough one. Hey, TJ Bell. DT, everyone's jumping in. Awesome. Cheers. Cheers to our tears. I wrote a haiku. Andrew, good to see you. I wrote a haiku today, and I posted it on After Hour. Go like that post for engagement purposes, I guess. A crimson market. My gains have been vaporized, so I drink high noons. I think that's a good haiku. I'm curious what everyone's take is on that. The Horror Massacre. Chainsaw Massacre. Like right here, we could put that image of Jack Nicholson The window, right? Let me see if I can find it. You know the one I'm talking about. I know you know. Jack Nicholson through the door. Oh, it's The Shining. That's yes. Can I just like copy? Oh yeah, you know what I can do? No, that doesn't work. I don't want to bring over like the whole window and stuff, so we're just gonna. Yes, that's it. I stretched them. Okay, we're gonna make this work somehow, one way or another. There we go. Now this is like this side of the S&P. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my God, I can't find the mute button in time. I found it. There's a mute button on the microphone too. I never really think about hitting that one though. But wow, that was a sneeze. Yeah, so a rough one. A rough one. Jack's just peering through right now. I clicked on the wrong thing again. Noob. I'm gonna sneeze again too. Wow, sorry. Hopefully that is just to and through and I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah, killing us all today. Cost basis under 10 for what? What'd you get? What'd you get on sale? No audio? Should be audio. You should be able to hear me and music. No sound? That's not good. I might be muted. Okay, I shouldn't be muted. Hey, Flox. Okay, let me see. I have dropped 0 frames. Look. 0 drop frames. Should I reach? Maybe, well, you know what? I could just restart it real quick. See if that helps. Okay, did it work, TJ? If it worked, I'm not gonna do anything. You hear me now? Okay, so all the issues were you two. Wow, what a day though, huh? Okay. So I did want to look at a million different things. Oh no, Reddit stopped at 224? Ugh. I barely looked at the market at all today, by the way. I did other things. Awesome. Thank you everybody for, if you can't hear me, exit and come back. But if you didn't hear me, then you wouldn't have heard that. What happened though? Reddit went flaccid. I'm gonna have to delete this. That is sadness. Hey, Soapy. Yeah, I don't know. So again, I didn't pay attention at all day. Was there any news that ever came out, or was it just a broad sell-off? I mean, it was a sell-off, obviously. Closed 2 bull CCs and opened 2 more. All right, that works. DT, you know where it's at, man. You only lost money if you sold after it went down. Otherwise, you never had that money to begin with. Yeah, green. So Walmart was green, which I own 0 of, and what a run they've had in the last 2 weeks. Holy cow. Thank you, good earnings, huh? UNH was and has been green. So UNH, you can see I had a little wedgie wedge there breaking out, it looks like. And on a day like today, this bar otherwise would have been like up here on a regular day. There was no news. I knew it. I'm very surprised that, everything dropped so much, except for, of course, VIX was up at one point 11 or 12%. Like, that was a big spike from where we started the day. We started the day at 15. We hit almost 18. That's crazy, dude. On no news at all. On news, what would the news have been? I don't think it's any of this stuff. You know what? I'm going to look at my one other secret weapon here. We'll see if we get something useful out of this. Closed sharply today as a sell-off in tech and AI stocks dragged major indexes down from record highs. The tech-heavy Nasdaq led the losses, falling 1.7%. Yikes. Yikes. But what does that mean? There's no real news. Okay, well, look at this. This is the only thing of interest, really. Notable rotation out of high-flying growth stocks and into more value-oriented sectors such as consumer staples, healthcare, and materials, which, by the way, we can see if we just go back to the economic or stock heat map. Tech, mostly red. A little gray there with Apple. Apple always in the gray. And health technology, yeah, for sure, that was it. That was a big part of it. Consumer staples, what is that one? There's consumer durables, which is literally just Tesla, at least on the S&P 500. Yeah, I mean, there's UNH over here, health services, a little green in retail, but that's kind of it. There wasn't anything. Was there anything wild today that was up? Walmart always green. That is true. Minus 22% today? Soapy? What are you invested in? Pure calls? Holy cow. Yeah. Avago, which is on here somewhere, aren't they? Where are they? I'm always like unable to find them. Oh, there they are. Minus, oh my God. 11%. I haven't even, dude, I'm so far behind. I was not interested in touching Avago here. They've just, I think I said it last run that, man, or last stream, that they've just been flying. It's, you know, you zoom out on their chart and you're like, well, you know, now that you mention it, on the weekly, look at the weekly. We like barely broke the 80 EMA with that mega bar on the weekly. That's crazy. So I think they're gonna be okay. We're still not even at the 8 EMA on the monthly. Yeah, I like this is just a nothing burger if you zoom out far enough. Data centers being behind. Behind what? Algo sell-off for Oracle. Hey, Xenos. I mean, what did Oracle end up doing? Oracle was another big dumperoonie, but that's some of them on the monthly again. That's not helpful. We'll zoom in slowly. The weekly, and then the daily. How big was the drop really, though? I mean, we gapped down from 220 to 2, okay, 10%, and then another 5%, right? Is that what today was? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty rough, right? That's 15% in a couple of days. That's a big sell-off for sure. NVIDIA chips to China, I don't know about that. Oracle debt and being behind on data centers. Oracle claimed they're on schedule. Feels like, you know, look, I'm not sure the algo does minus 10% across all growth stocks, but maybe. I guess it could be. Yeah, a lot of mine are very beaten down. I have these bottom ones. I have Flightpath, CoreWeave, Galaxy. I've been wanting to get into ASPI actually. Maybe now's the time. This is the Isotopes company, thanks to Kodu. I got some NBIZ and Bull and Reddit and AI and what else? GME actually holding the line here somehow. Now they had a pretty rough day too, actually. HIMSS, hey, they said healthcare was up. What the hell is this? HIMSS is healthcare. I got ons, which is fine because I got a CC that I figured it was getting called away this week. Pattern did okay after this, like, what's that do? Nothing. GT holding the line as well. They're fine. Coin actually did okay. What did Hood do? Hood had a rough day at one point. Oh no, it was today. I was looking at Robin earlier. I kind of want to get back into Robin, especially if we drop back into the 50s. I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. Really think the market had that decent little run up, and even though we did get a cut to talk of future, well, yeah. So I was surprised that there wasn't more dumping after the speech, because I thought he was doing what he always does. Jay Powell is who we're talking about, aka Jerome Powell, and he was talking about, basically, don't get your hopes up for more rate cuts. Yeah, we'll probably do them, but as you know, we're split. So, like, a whole lot of uncertainty there, in my opinion. Definitely profit taking going on, but that is a lot of profit taking. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. What did Target do? I know Walmart was up. Is Target up? No, Target still sucks. I mean, they've been up. They've been up since their earnings too, which is interesting because they missed. Slight miss. I guess when you're doing 25 billion in revenue, what is 50 million or whatever that is? So yeah, not terrible. They're super bullish actually right now. Holy cow. In fact, they got like this double bottom cup thing going on, triple bottom maybe. Yeah, I was thinking maybe that was something different, but they've had a lot of resistance here though. This line here, I forget why my target leap target was, which I don't have anymore. I sold these here, was at the top of the gap, which we never got to, but I was fine selling it when I sold it. Happy I got out of it, even though right now they'd probably be worth exactly the same that I sold them for right now. CCs were up. Yeah, that'll do it on a red day like that. Also, not a whole lot to do on a Friday if they're expiring Friday. I didn't sell any or buy to close any back. A little pullback from bull season, maybe. Yeah, Bitcoin I saw was back at 90 or below, huh? 90. Did we break below 90? We did. We hit 89. I thought I saw that momentarily. But they're actually holding pretty steady here. And I mean, there's a clear trend line going here on, and maybe it's even like that, something like that. So, I mean, it feels like we're slowly recovering on Bitcoin. Not that I care that much, to be honest, but I don't know. Something like that, maybe for the trend, seems okay. There's potential head and shoulders here. I'm looking at it now, like, I don't know. Neckline, that's fine. But we are bouncing resistance-wise off of this 93 repeatedly, which we've been. I mean, I think everybody's noticed that, right? We didn't actually hit 95. It looked like we were going to at one point. And what was arguably a big tweezer bottom here is apparently not. Hey, Supermom, as we like to call him. Oh, Showcase is awake? What? Wow. You must be on a sugar high from all those cookies. I do want to admit that I had 5 cookies today, and I feel fat. I'm like, that's a lot of cookies to eat in a day, and they're the homemade type, not like Chips Ahoy, like the ones that are big and spread out. No regrets. I mean, I'll regret it later or tomorrow. Missing potato. What? Oh, Husker. I thought you wanted a potato emoji, which we could probably do. I think that's one of the foods here, right? Where's the potato? I'm probably, oh, it would be in vegetables, I would guess, right? Is that a potato? What is that? Yes. We'll give that, well, you know what? No, we'll save that for, we're going to save that for when we look at bull. Because we know our boy Husker is a bull potato. Look at that. Ugh, it's terrible. This might actually be a real stock chart. Look at this. The candle fully fits in here in the body, drops to the bottom of the potato, but tested the top of the potato. Slightly increased the potato size, I think. Here we go. My thought is this is a classic, we break out of the potato next. And, you know, there's something like this that happens after we're in the potato. Very starchy place to be. Yes, no? I think you would all agree, right? Yes, 5, Alec. Stop judging me. Thank you. No, I don't think he does, Alec, because he's a boomer. I figured that was a surefire way to summon him by saying that. Sold some long-dated CCs on ASTS and CLS yesterday. Ah, that's nice. What did ASTS do today? It dropped it from a wicked high, not all-time high, just a wicked high of 85. Just to touch the 80 MA though. So, I mean, this is the daily chart. You can't even get that upset about something like this on ASTS. Although, I mean, yeah, that is great if you sold CCs at the top and bottom back here. That's amazing. The real question was, why did you have CCs open on a Thursday uncovered? That was like, how did you not sell them on Wednesday? I would have sold those already. Your port got starched today? I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Okay, but look at this. I wonder, are we going to see, where am I? Oh, here it is. Well, there's definitely some potential here of cuppage and handleage. I don't know. We'll see. I might be early on this one, but there's slight volume suggesting this could be the case. We'll have to see this decrease over here though, and it hasn't. It didn't today. It was just massive sell-off. But the volume was high, actually. That's kind of scary. I don't like that. Volume on the potato chart was low, so this was just part of the broad sell-off. What did Rocket Lab do? I don't even have any Rocket Lab. But I've been thinking about it, especially as it does that. But I refuse to buy it when it's at these ranges. Look at these EMA crossovers though, still super bullish. Not even near the 80 EMA, by the way, in Rocket Lab. Your port also got starched. Do they have starch in Italy? I thought it was, oh, they only have starch in Italy. That's the problem, isn't it? Who else? Who was spared? Coin, Huma, flat, okay, great. Who cares? Come on, Huma, do something, will you? Meta, wow, what? What was this? That didn't happen today, did it? Can someone confirm whether or not this happened today? There's no way it went. I don't even know what that percent is. What did we close out here? 652. 8.7% in intraday? No way did that happen. Was that after hours? What? I mean, that'd be great because I got MetU. Does MetU show the same? No. Okay, never mind. It's a random algo whatever. It's probably some weird single limit trade. Rocket Lab cupped? Did it? I didn't even look at that. Let me see. Would you say showcase? It's always starch. You need fiber. That is oh, you're very right. That is a cup. Actually, that's a beautiful cup. Good call. That's actually like classic cuppage. Look at that. You can see the shape of it. That's what we want. I think it's a crooked cup, whatever I just did, yeah. But close enough. Interesting. Well, you know what comes after that. Let me delete that. You know, this is what I was hoping to see with core weave, and now I'm not getting my high noons for sure. Not after that day. Like, look, dude, no. We were on the path. And then they're like, no, we're gonna dilute actually. It's over. It's over. Hey, YTP, 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 YTP. Good to see you as well. Glitch. It was a glitch. It had to be. You're talking about meta, I know, right? Yeah. I don't know. I hate when that happens though, because it just makes you think. I don't know. Unlikely. I'm talking about this big line here. That why is this here? What happened there? That doesn't make sense. But Meta actually had a fine day. It finished within the candle of the last day. Robinhood doesn't show it? Huh. Oh, after hours. Okay. Well, that's probably what it is. How do I do that here? I gotta... is it this? No. Is it this? No. Where's the after hour button? Someone remind me. I don't care that much. We don't need to watch. We don't actually need to look at it. Is it the USD? No. There's a button here somewhere. I know. Is it this? No. No. Is it this? I'm lost. I don't know. At close, it's at 401 to 404. What a hassle. I need a smaller... Oh, look at you. So smart. That's why we hired you. Ah, okay. Wait a sec, that's still not the one. Is it? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it either. Because I'm on the 3 minute. Oh God, I'm gonna have to go back forever. This is not gonna work. Why don't we look at, okay, well, you're looking at like 2 hours. Oh gosh. Interesting. I guess that was it, yeah. What time was that at? No, this is last week. I'm putting way too much effort into trying to find this. I think I'm good. Go back to the daily. There we go. Anyway, Meta did okay though. Google actually trailed off a little bit here too. First time in a while. They're starting to lose some momentum here actually. Been following them for a while. You're hired, Alec. You heard it right. You're my official high noon drinker. Fidelity has a day range from Meta of 639 to 711. Yeah, that's exactly. Yep, that's it. So Fidelity, yeah, there you go. Gap fill, sort of. Yeah, it didn't get all the way, but it got most of it with that. But still, it's kind of crazy. Okay, well, we're a half hour in. I haven't even looked at my sheet here, which is this one. We can get rid of Jack Nicholson now, too. No, I don't want to say that. Thank you, though. So, number one, I decided I'm not going to update my port values from 2 days ago, because then I would have to act. We're just going to wait till Monday when everything fully recovers and not having a crappy weekend. But I got to do a couple of things here, as Alec usually likes to call me out for. I didn't close any of my trades, so these are all done. And we also sold our Adobe G. Yay! and we sold that for 1051. And these are also closed, and we made a whopping $500 or something. Oh, this is sell. There we go. What is it? $600. Yes, so exciting. But it counts. I mean, it contributes. It was so this was a 5% trade ish. I should make that note. I think one thing I need to start doing is write down when. Oh, I bought the shares. That was a bad burp. Hold on a sec. Because I bought these probably 3 weeks ago, maybe a month. So that 5% trade on a weekly basis, what is that? A little bit better than 1%. So not my best swing trade. 1.5% per week-ish. Yeah, I don't know. That was fine. But anyway, we only had a couple of trades this week at all. It was more Reddit, which arguably too far out, but still $2,700, $2,800. I'll take it. One of which was intaxable, which actually had the better price, so I sold it at a better time. I waited to cover the rest because I thought on Reddit, I thought for sure we were finding some real good support there, as we lost that all today. But you can see we were bouncing hard off of this line that I made up, but we continually bounce off it. And I thought, maybe this line I can delete now, but that was the breakout from the wedge, by the way. Just like these 4 days here, had a real nice, that wouldn't be an appropriate way to do this, be something like this. A real nice trend up. So I was convinced we were going to end in the 230s, upper 230s, until today, which is fine. So anyway, I decided, I thought about buying it back here, actually. Thankfully, I did not, because that would have just been giving away profit for no good reason. So yeah, that one worked out well, and obviously I didn't roll it because of today's drop. That wouldn't have been very worthwhile anyway. I'm just hoping we get a good recovery on Monday, some bounce back, and if we do, then I will sell on probably Monday, I would guess, at the same exact point. So with that in mind, we're just going to move that over to Monday to, there we go. I got to fix the oh, there we go. It kept it. Oh yeah. Awesome. Not yet. Let's put this in there. So this is something I started doing recently, which is I like putting my CCs on TradingView. And the nice thing about it is it helps, like, at a glance, either helps you panic or helps you not panic. Sometimes you're like, oh God, everything's gonna, that was terrible. But then, like this week, it was like, it was fine. It was never at risk of being called away. Now, next week, I'm not sure I'll be selling 250. I might go back to 240, which is what I sold prior when we were under this line over here. I don't know. It's easy to roll Reddit, so it's not a big deal. But my point is, I like doing this. I think this is a good habit to have when you sell calls or puts, so that when you bring up the chart, you're like, where are we at? And it gives you the indicator of, yes, you should do something, or no, you shouldn't. Is it still happening? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna stop and restart it. Give me 1 sec. We'll be back in like 30 seconds. Are we back? It says Thanksgiving review. No one told me. think I'm back. Yeah, okay. It looks live to me. Back. You don't even see the title. Well, good thing, Showcase, that I restarted. God. Alright. I think we're okay. Well, I thought we were okay before, and we weren't. So I apologize for I don't know what. Thanksgiving. Because I was in a rush. You missed it. I came back. I never left for you. Awesome. Well, you know, I'm just thankful for this giant red candle that we got today. Okay, I was in a rush. I was at my son's lacrosse game. It ended at 7:30. I started the stream at 8. We got out of there at 7:35. I got home at 7:50. I ran and got high noons, and I ran downstairs where my office is in the cave and got everything set up and went live at 7:57. It was pretty good, but I forgot to update the title. I'm sorry. This is not a bedtime story. This is just a terrible story that nobody actually cares about. Okay, we're going to go back now to what we were talking about. Reddit. And I was talking about how I love to put these up here, which, by the way, so it highlights the time from when you started it to when it ends. So that's the other thing that you should do. If it's a leap, like I have my GT leaps that I always show, which are doing fine. The leap goes all the way to the end of the time frame here, which is July of 2026. No, that's not right. Up here. That go all the way to January 2027. There we go. So it's just helpful. It's helpful to have that on there, and I recommend you all do that if you haven't already. Oh, D-Dog. Oh man, Killistan's having a rough day, isn't he? This is like a Head and Shoulders with a gap. What's the neckline? Do you know what the neckline is? You draw the lows, and the breakdown happens when you go past the neckline. I'm not sure I would call this a Head and Shoulders. There's really only a shoulder and a head with a messed up neck. Anyway. That's hustle? What's hustle? Oh, yeah, I was hustling, yeah. I was hustling. Superman probably knows where I was. I saw a guy I used to work with there, actually. I'm not sure he knows I got fired. Because he left. So, I was like, hey, hi, man. Totally forgot your name. Then I'm like, oh, yeah, it's Brandon. Which I remembered as he introduced himself to my wife and said, hi, my name is Brandon. Whoops. Okay, we're on tangents. NBiz, we sold 110. Man, now I wish I sold 90 in the money. Oh, that would have been amazing. Play of the century. No, 110 was fine. What I was looking for here was about 1%. And $1 when it was in the 90s. It's pretty good, honestly. So $1,000, we'll call that a win. And then the ADBG Adobe G 2X swing trade, which actually I think Adobe did well today. I deleted them off my watch list, by the way, but I think they had a decent day. Yeah. But they finished at basically what I sold yesterday at a little bit better. I could have got. Oh no! Oh, that hurts to see. I could have got my original fill, good to close fill. Well, that was $500 missed. That's all right. I was happy to get out of it and free up the cash. I've been sitting in that trade for 3 weeks. I'm a long swing trade. Killistan was saying CoreWeave has one, but he was on a 4-hour interval. Okay, well, good question. So it is true that these patterns work on like any interval. You can find bull flags on a 3-minute. You can find tweezer bottoms that work. Like here, look at that. I mean, that worked on it. And then you could argue this was a bull flag right here. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. But the point is, like, TA is TA. Let me turn off the extended hours. And it can be used on any time interval because they're all just the same patterns. And it's amazing that they work on different intervals like that. So what I like to do is I have some commonly used ones. I don't have a 4 hour. On occasion I look at the 2 hour. Let me look at the 4 hour. I'm curious what he's talking about. If he's talking about this right here, like this is broken. I don't like this. I don't, with the gaps and stuff. So I think he's saying that this is one, this is another, and this is another, which would, if anything, should show up better on a 2 hour. Yeah, like you can kind of see it here. And what that would mean is, if you're unfamiliar, so you draw a neckline. So a Head and Shoulders is 1, 2, 3. With the shoulder, the head being highest, and then the other shoulder. And you draw a neckline between the low of the shoulder crevice in the neck on one side to the other side. And that line can sometimes be flat. It can be slightly inclined like it is here. In this case, it's slightly inclined. And the idea is when it crosses over that, it breaks down. But because it's on a 2 hour interval, like you're not talking super serious, it's all relative, right, to the size. So as an example, what I'm talking about with relativity to the size, a cup that I have drawn here, the handle is typically relative to the size of the cup. So if we look at the Mega Hood one that I like to look at sometimes on the weekly, if I can get it, like this is a mega cup. And so the handle is also quite large. This is like 2/4. Look, there's earnings once, earnings twice, and then it took off. So there's scale to these different formations. If you look at a bull flag on a 3-minute chart, it's only going to last 10 minutes probably. Obviously that can turn into more over time on these bigger chart patterns, but that's kind of how I like to think about them, where they tend to live in their size envelope, if that makes sense. Another example would be, Reddit. I look at their cup and handle on a daily, and you can see again, like the daily, this is way smaller than the Hood one, but the handle is relatively similar size to the cup, to this particular time domain. So when you hear that, I would not panic if somebody goes, well, people do this. We're doing this all week, by the way, with Bitcoin. Like, if you looked at the 5-minute chart, which I don't know why you pick one over the other. It's just kind of preference. Like, we could find something interesting in the last, 20 minutes probably. Like, it's a bull flag. It's gonna break out, but then it doesn't. It doesn't do anything, right? It goes up a little bit because it's just gonna look relative. I'll show you one last example on that, which Google on the weekly. This is one of my favorites that I called out, hence it being one of my favorites. I said, hey, look, there is a clear bull flag on the weekly chart. The weekly. We don't usually look at bull flags on a weekly. We don't look at anything on the weekly. That's not true. We look at a lot of stuff on the weekly. But the point is, the shape, the size, it works. And then what happened? It took off to a fairly, like, if you were to look at this and not know what the time frame was, you'd be like, yeah, that could be a daily chart. There's nothing saying that it couldn't, because it's size relative to the period that you're looking at. So I do like to look at a lot of different time domains, I care less and less anything under a day. Because anything under a day is not particularly useful unless you're trying to pinpoint a position. But at that point, just use RSI. I mean, I don't think you gotta go crazy. You could do RSI on the 2 hour, and it'll give you some, good time to like, oh look, maybe this was the right time to sell a put on Google. But and actually that would have been true. But like, other than that, it's not gonna tell you anything long-term meaningful. It's too quick. It's too short of there's no stickiness. So the shorter the time frame, the less sticky the indicators are. The longer the time frame, the more weight they carry. The time domain gives you mass that has inertia. It's the best way I could think about it. Okay, I was yapping, I'm sorry. So let me catch up on what you guys were saying while I was yapping. Alec, what are you doing gambling on 0 DTEs, dude? 4 hours is not really relevant. Yeah, again, I think showcase for that, I would say, number one, yeah, I do think he does day trading stuff, but two, it's personal preference more than anything. And I don't think, outside of trying to, like I said, pick a very precise, but even then, you're picking a position within a position within a position. Like, it's a funnel. The time intervals are a funnel down. Hey, E-Rex, good to see you. Hey, where's our mascot? Did you draw one yet? I'm waiting. I want to see this platypus you draw for Theta Daddies. I hope it's not a platypus. All right, so I hope I answered that question. I think that's a great question to ask, though, and one that I haven't heard asked a whole lot, in all honesty. What were we doing? Oh, yeah. The screen, I thought I made this dark mode. No, I don't want to try workspace. Leave me alone. Let's see. Fill color. He's going to ruin everything if I do this, isn't it? Is that better? Not really? That's ugly? There, whatever. Alright, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on this blinding screen. How about that? So I do have some trades live for next week already lined up. 2,500, which is not bad. 0.25%. I'll take it. Yeah, a little less. This week ended up being a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. We did break 5K, which isn't impressive. It's 0.5%. But the fact is, I've been taking it really slowly since mid-November when shit hit the fan. So I'm still pretty happy with that, honestly. I think that's a great trend reversal. My own RSI, my own squeeze mom indicator. So I'm pretty happy with that. But we have for next week, we have Lightpath, which this is a tiny position that after they did a share offering, zero risk of this getting assigned. So I'm going to let it go to expiration because I don't really care anyway. Then we got Oscar, which is doing okay. They're not going to get anywhere near that 20, I don't think. But they had a great week after having a scary week. Look at that. Oscar dropped like a rock. I sold my CCs here, by the way. Great timing on that. Dropped like a rock. Didn't buy them back. I thought about buying to close them, but I was like, whatever. And then we've been on this very solid march back up. I don't even remember what this drop was from. I don't remember. But we did not fill any gap. And I think that's what people were worried was going to happen, was that we were going to fill this gap. But we're kind of slow climbing back up. And short term is bullish. EMA is about to cross back over, which is exciting. Yeah, feels fine. Tiny little bark indicator for the bark and bite Bob Dog indicator, which is kind of interesting. I do like looking at it. I'm not sure I make decisions off of it at all, but I do kind of like looking at it. I find it interesting though that you can have a red candle with a bark, and you can have a green candle with a bite. We saw that today actually. On what did we see it on? It wasn't Coin, was it? No, but there's one on Coin. There you go. Look at that. The bite, the green bite. I don't know how that happens, but that was unfortunate. Red had a green bite too. I thought I changed these colors. I did. Whatever. It's fine. Platypus? No! No platypus. More active in Discord, in trading than home. That's good. I mean, at work. That's good. That means you spend time with the right people in the right places. You know, Reddit, I didn't realize, like, Golden Cross back here. I must have called that out when that happened. Oh, I'm on the 2 hour. That's why I didn't realize that. Let's go back to the daily, because I think we're pretty far away from that. Yeah, we are. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I mapped it out. I like doing that sometimes. I drew, what did I do? Is it this one? Yeah. I was like, oh, what if this happens? And then this happens. Oh, look, it'll be end of December when we Golden Cross again. I'm not sure that's how it works, but I drew it that way. The fake ACA news. Yeah, you might be right on that, Superman. And then that also explains the fairly quick recovery there. Ondas is another one, though, that has been interesting to me. And I'm wondering if we're starting to maybe wedge here. I don't know. Maybe not yet. They were on this very strong trend, and they kind of just fell out of it. So I don't think it's going to continue. You know what? Let's leave that. Let's leave it as we have it. Because all it would take is a couple days to be right back at it. I did roll these out to March. Oh, that's going to be a long CC to stare at. Ideally, it flies above it and gets called away early. Otherwise, I got to stare at it until March. I have a habit of doing that. Lily also had a really good couple of days after. Oh, this one is interesting. So I think a lot of people have seen me talking about Lily, right? And I pointed out this just week plus 2 week stint of reds. But I was expecting this to happen from the weekly. Because the weekly, look what we did. We literally back tested the ADMA and bounced off it. Way off it already. Look at that. So, like, this isn't actually scary looking at all. When you zoom out and do this, this is really helpful. The trend line that we drew in August is still intact. And this is like a normal back test. We were extended for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a full month here. And if you look, like, historically, a few weeks is too much before we back test. Okay, outside of this run over here. But otherwise, like, we do tend to test back sooner than that. Over here you see it again. Over here you see it again. That was a long one. But this was more gradual. So, yeah, this is a great use of the weekly indicator, IMO, and how you can look at this to say, like, hey, we shouldn't panic. Now, I was at a party last weekend for, I don't know what it was for. Someone was dumb enough to invite me, though, and I showed up. It was a karaoke party. And I was talking to a buddy of mine who is connected with Lily, works with them. And I was like, hey, man, how are those stock options looking? And we're friendly. We could talk like that. Don't worry. It's not weird. And he's like, yeah, dude, it's been amazing. But, you know, the last couple of days, not as good as it was. And I said, yeah, well, it's gonna backtest that 80 EMA. And he's like, I could tell he had no idea what I was saying. I was like, oh, normies don't talk about EMAs on the stock charts, do they? I said, well, look up 8 EMA on the weekly and see what the dollar value is. I bet we touched that. And boom, we touched it. He was drunk though, as was I. And I doubt he remembered anything of what I said, and probably did not check the 80 EMA on the weekly. It's probably like, how much longer do I have to talk to this idiot before I can go get another shot of bourbon? He brought his own bourbon that he infused with blackberry. I didn't drink it because that sounds gross to me. I was like, I got High Noons. They taste good. I don't need to make shitty liquor taste good by putting fruit in it. This one already has it. All right, Showcase, thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure. If you're still here, I hope you are feeling better. I know you're banged up. This is like my fiance in yoga pants. Wow. Okay, that's impressive. Did the chart look that good? I don't know. I lost the chart. They weren't that far down. No, they are. I mean, maybe? Yeah. Look at this. Actually, today. Oh no, it's gonna be Monday. The final crossing happens. Look at that. We go back to a bullish stack, full stack on odds. That's kind of nice. All right. So what else do we got? We talked about. You know what? I didn't even look at LightPath. I guess I should. The most read thing on the watch list. Okay, so they announced a dilution event as well. That's why they're red. On the weekly, they're not even testing the 80 EMA. So, like, again, nothing to panic about at all here. With the exception of, unfortunately for me, my cost basis is above that. Because I got it somewhere over here. Which was fine. I knew what I was signing up for when I did that. But, yeah, we kind of just been hanging out over here. Which, it got a little nasty there for a minute. Would have been really nice if I waited, but this was with the rest of November being just a terrible few days there for growth stocks. Testing the 100 SMA. So LightPath is fine. Oscar we talked about. CoreWeave we didn't talk about. I had 90C on CoreWeave for next week, which I very much thought was at risk because we were up at 90, closed on Tuesday. And I'm like, oh, here we go. But that's fine because it's paying me. And then we dropped like a rock today. 78. Ugh. That kind of sucks. Also, I have CoreWeave X, so that sucks too, because that was a 20% day for that. Ugh. Back down to... Wow, that's rough. I mean, maybe I'm up... You know what? Actually, I'm going to buy more of that now that we're down here. That's a great... Okay, I haven't even mentioned it today. This is not financial advice. Don't make any decisions based off of what you're hearing here. But I'll probably look at maybe adding some more and averaging down my position for CoreWeave X. So I'm happy to own it down here. Although I might give it a couple of days to see if it bottoms out all the way, which is possible. And that's, you got to stretch this out a little bit to really get a feel for it. We're at 28. This is 24. That's a significant difference. That's $4. I was going to do the percentage, and my brain's not working that fast today. So, yeah, definitely a rough one, and I could definitely buy back the CCs on CoreWeave, maybe on Monday if we stay down here. And I might actually do that if it's like 90% of the profit, which it could be, because 90 is pretty far away at this point. I mean, I guess it's not that far, because we were there last Thursday and ended up here at 90, and now we're back here. So I guess all of this is very possible to jump right back up. And then the only other thing I've got lined up already is Galaxy 40Cs, which are never going to happen. But they did flirt with 30 for a little while here, which was kind of nice to see. Even today, I didn't realize they were there today. They hit 30 here on Wednesday. I remember watching that. That was exciting. And this was kind of like what Reddit's been doing, where I'm like, hey, we've got a nice little trend going here. It's nothing crazy. This is sustainable. And then boom, smacked in the face. But really, we haven't dropped all that much. So again, if you go back to where we were on Monday, this is fine. We lost the gains for the week on many stocks is essentially what happened. We lost it on Lightpath for sure, CoreWeave, Galaxy, Applied. I didn't look at Applied, yeah. ASTS? No, ASTS lost a day. ASTS is fine. ASPI is in the dumps, so they didn't have many gains to get back. I haven't looked at 4U or U4 or U. They're a mess as well, but this, I don't know. This doesn't look good to me. I'd be a little worried on 4U right now. RCAT heading back down. They gave up their gains for the week. NBIS the same. Actually, the NBIS is kind of scary. They all of a sudden went back into a bearish trend here, but they hit the support line, which is the same support line that we've been looking at since we created that gap. Can we please stay above it? That would be fantastic. Hey, all time, you bought more CoreWeave X today? Nice. I think that's fine. Everything AI adjacent. Yeah, Bull too. Bull was looking real good there for the potato for the week. That trend line was holding real solid. I was feeling good about that. I was a little worried though, I will tell you, when we bounced off this resistance line twice. And that line is from back here, so that's real. And we hit it. We almost hit it again, and we just rejected hard, along with everything else. Lunar hasn't given up anything. Lunar is cupping and handling, also like Rocket Lab. So that's kind of interesting. A cup into a cup, the infamous or rarely seen double cup. What does it mean? Reddit gave up its gains for the week. AI gave up its gains for the week. Yep. Hopefully it can also bounce off the support line. Interesting. AI as a support line in the same general vicinity of where its price is right now, along with Bull. Was it Bull? Oh, Bull's on the other side of it. Along with NBIS. So this isn't unique to any one stock. There's a few that are doing this. Joby's definitely giving up some gains. Oh, actually, you know what? Joby's got like a bull flag thing going on here. Look at that. I don't know. It's not the prettiest one I've ever seen, but it could be. Nah, I don't know. I'm not sure I would call this a bull flag now that I'm looking at it. Nah. Okay, that's a stretch. But if it were a bull flag, I don't think it is. It's a bit of a stretch. Nvidia also gave up more than a week of gains here. Unfortunate. But really nice buying opportunity. If it gets back to this area, I will probably look at leaps again, which we had them over here. We got them at like 170 or 168, I think it was. Those were beautiful. I wish I held them to here. We sold them like here. I think actually it was at 180, one of these, 182 or 185 or something. So yeah, I mean, it's been a rough finish to the week. NEM had a good start to the day and ended up red. Wow. Okay. They had a nice wedge breakout too, by the way. We were looking at this one for a little while. TTD is in the dumps. Oh my goodness. Well, I think these leaps are officially approaching being cooked. I don't know. This does not go out this far, by the way. I thought they did, but it's actually only till June. Pretty sure. Should be like June 19th. Whatever, close enough. So yeah, we're running out of time on the TTD leaps, which is unfortunate because they were not cheap, but we have a little bit of hope. It's basically, even though we had good earnings, there's so much headwinds right now from Amazon just eating their business they're worried about. So I don't know. They need some major catalysts to propel them back up. But at this point, I'm not sure it's worth cutting losses because it's probably only worth, I don't know, 30% the original price. Like, what would I want to put that in that's more productive than the possibility that we come back? It's a long way. It doesn't have to get to the leap target, by the way. If it gets back to the gap line, which is still very far away, that would be good enough. Not even, like halfway to the gap line would be good enough. So yeah, rough spot for TTD. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Yeah, it's been a dud. But what's crazy is the volume is not terrible. I mean, it seems fine. It's still way higher than it was back here. Look at that. Like no volume at all here when we're at this super high range. And then we got a ton of volume. So I don't think I'm going to give up on it quite yet. But we're getting there. It's definitely something I'm starting to consider. UNH, on the other hand, has been making a nice run back to the top of the gap line, which will be nice to see. And after breaking out of this wedge, I think we're probably going to run at the resistance here at the 200 SMA. But if we can break through that, we can definitely get back to this top of the gap line. I don't see why not. And I have forever on these leaps. This goes till, January of 27. And there's some major gaps above to potentially go after as well, which I don't think we're going to get to here. I guess it's possible, but I don't really see it. So I would like to get back to the orange lines, 430. And that's where I thought we were headed here. And then we broke down after we got to the top of the gap line. And the 200 SMA, which was kind of a twofer blocker on that one. Unfortunate. So yeah, it's been okay though in very recent past. And I think that's it. I think that's it for all my plays actually. I got ONS. This is actually up. I got to roll this out. I didn't update that one, which is fine. I'll do that later. That's out in March now and is almost a leap. Yep, there's TTD. We got AI, which was doing great and then just shit itself a little bit. Unfortunate. Huma not doing well. GT doing good, actually in the profit there. And UNH, I think, is not back above profit, but getting there. We were for a little while. Could have sold that for, I don't know, 5K profit, like way back in that last spike, and ended up waiting, thinking we had further to go. All good. No regrets. But that's it for my plays. So unless there's anything that you all want to look at, that's all I got tonight. I don't have a whole lot other than what a day today was. That was crazy. I don't think it means much. I think next week is going to be, really tell us how the market's feeling. See if VIX continues to spike or if everybody cools off and gets their act together over the weekend. Hopefully that's what happens. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, McDonald's did well today. That's cool. You. What's your 15? What'd you get? 14.5 or something? CSPs? OpEx next week. Yeah, that's exciting. You look at the economic calendar real quick here. Let's see. Next week. When is OpEx? Can I search on this? That'd be nice. Did I miss it? I probably missed it already. I wasn't really like looking that hard when I was scrolling. Definitely missed it. Please tell me it's Monday at 8 a.m. That would be nice. I don't think it is, but Fed. Did I miss it? 1550 CSP for 80. Yeah, of course you got a sign, dude. It's at 1457. This, if it's below, you get a sign. The only time it doesn't is if it's like within a penny, and for some reason they like call and don't want to. Okay, where's OpEx? Oh, this is in alphabetical order. Is it? Is it not called OpEx? Is it called something else? I don't know. Well, there's CPI stuff, yeah. CapEx? Nope, don't care about that. I don't know. Yeah, well, CCs are a little different. Replace stuff for S&P. Huh. Well, anyway, that's fine. Yeah, dude, you're getting assigned. I don't know what to tell you. You're like 50 cents under it. There's no way that doesn't. You're $1 under it. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's no way. 0% chance. Thank you, Phlox. December 19th. Wait, that's Friday. No. That's so far away. Damn it. That's people are gonna be talking about it all week. Why can't they do stuff on Monday? You would think that would be better for everybody. Well, there's nothing wrong with the stock. It's hanging above the 100 or at the 100 SMA, finding some support potentially. Does that make you feel better? Maybe wedging. Could be a wedgie. In fact, it kind of looks like it is. I don't know. There's some definite hopium there for you. Something like that, maybe. It's not really a wedge. Well, I mean, actually, it kind of is. It's even sharper though. If you do it right, it's like that, and like that. All right, so you got Monday, Tuesday. By Wednesday, we're gonna have a direction here on you. Place your bets. I think that's legit. And recently, we've had a lot of these. Here, I'll give you what I know you want. There you go. That's the prediction. Official prediction. Wedge into God Arrow. Trying hard to play non-AI stocks. What are you looking at? PayPal, CRM, and Rocket. How they've been doing? PYPL. Not bad. Another wedge. Another wedge. A wedge in a wedge? Oh, it's a mega wedge. That's right. I drew this. Whoops. I drew this. When did I draw this? This must be on the weekly. Yeah, there is a big wedge going on here. So, and it's actually sharper. It's like this. So this is only a few weeks out to find some resolution. Right, this is one. Oh, this is the weekly. By January, end of January, February, you can see a mega breakout here, man. That would be sick. I'm kind of interested, actually. I might jump in here a little bit with PayPal. I don't know. that's definitely a wedge, dude. And look at that, like, mega consolidation of all the EMAs into one spot. That's crazy. Tightly woven right there. CRM? What was your PayPal puts? 60? Or even 65 maybe? CRM is... It's got that triple bottom. Didn't work out for it. Honestly, this is a more accurate triple bottom, including this one. So, mega, wow, look at that green candle. Oh, Shop was another one. Yeah. I like me some Shop right now, too. Oh, that was the weekly. Let me go back to CRM. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that looks even better. Got some potential bull flag action here, too. Or pennant, bull pennant. I don't know. Possible breakout? Possible. Doesn't look terrible. Dude, I think PayPal's good. 65 is fine. I mean, yeah, it's down 6-7% from there, but like whatever. I think if you're looking at this on the weekly, especially, and you play it slightly longer than maybe a lot of the other things that we've been playing, like if you get it at 65 and it goes back to 90, are you gonna be upset you got it at 65 and not 60? Probably not. So I think you're in a good spot. When is earnings? We're like in the middle of the cycle, huh? Yeah. This is interesting. I'm gonna have to read into it a little bit. I might do a little jump in on this. You said Rocket was the other one? The loan company? What was I drawing here? I'm on the weekly. Just resistance, yeah. Cup and handle, though. Well... Or... inverse head and shoulders. Look at that. That is. Look what happened there. Shoulder, head, shoulder, broke through resistance. Here we are. That's not a bull flag, too, is it? No. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of interesting momentum and rotations happening for sure. I do need to add, though. I want to add PayPal. And did I want CR? No. Well, actually, let's put CRM in for now. I'll probably delete it later. Damn it! I hate how this stuff does not put it in the one you were looking at. Like, come on. There you go. Like, I clicked up here. Why did you not add it to here? But no, you decided you have to add it to the bottom of all of the lists. Obnoxious. I will keep an eye on those, though. This is interesting, though. Got a right click for what? Oh, here? Yeah, well, that's right. That's right. Wait, that's what I did. Oh, it worked that time. Okay, I guess that's not what I did. Whatever. You leave me alone. Stop bullying me. All right, Costco still one other one that I've been thinking about. Strong support line. Is this not amazing? You watch this stuff, you're like, oh, I guess TA is not all shit. We hit this, we hit that, drew a line well before we hit it, and what do? We touch it to the dollar again. Like, that's insane. And then bounce off of it. Now, do we hold it? We tested it. We could still break through it. Real bearish trend right now. The earnings weren't even bad. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Erex. Good seeing you. Have fun. You're $90 short of growing your practice port by 20. Hell yeah. Very nice. The best data. Good night. Thanks for stopping by, Rex. Appreciate you. All right. I actually think I'm going to wrap up too. I'm a little tired. I got a lot of stuff to do in the morning. Got to get up early. Been running around like crazy today. But thanks for stopping by, everybody. It was kind of a short one. It's going to happen on occasion. I only got through. I didn't even finish my second. I knew I will finish it, but just not on stream. So thanks for stopping by. As always, pleasure having you all here with me, enjoying the bleeding red stock heat map. I can see my like skin tone change on the webcam from all the red on the screen. That's awesome. But yeah, we'll be back to do this again next week. For those of you who are looking forward to it, we have the next boot camp class on Monday. And I think that's all the major announcements for right this second anyway. So good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Love you so much. Have a good weekend. We'll see you.